Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So for today's set, I'm showing the products that I'll be using. So the first thing I'm using is a Makartt Polygel by the name of Bloom. It's a very nice light pink shade. I'm also going to be using this silver glitter Polygel by Beetles number 75. It came in like a French tip type of kit. I'm also using Flamingo, which is a Makartt Polygel, which came out of their Birds of Paradise kit, but they also do sell it separate, so I'll link that down below. The tips I'm using today are my 3XL tips that I got off Amazon, and I did the peel off method with these, being that I'm going to take them off right after. So I'm going to show two nails because they're pretty repetitive, but on my index, my pinky, and my thumb, I'm doing an ombre. So I'm starting with that shade Flamingo, and I just squeeze the polygel from where the nail tip and the natural nail meet all the way down to the free edge. And I'm going in with my Beetles slip solution. This is my absolute favorite slip solution, and I put a little over that polygel. I'm taking my polygel brush and I'm going to go ahead and pat that onto the nail. Once I get this covered over the nail, I then use slip solution again and go in and just smooth out this nail and make it as straight as I possibly can get it before actually curing in my lamp for 30 seconds. That's one thing about polygel I can say that is spectacular, is that you have so much ample time to actually, work with this product and get it as good as you can get it before curing. So sometimes when I do polygel, I do kind of rush and, I have lumps and bumps, and it's nothing that filing cannot fix. But if you want minimal filing and you want great results, I say just take your time and make sure before going in to set this into place that it is as straight as possible, as neat as you can get it. Make sure your sides are in, like everything is nice and crisp on the sides. That way when it's time to file, it's very, very minimal. So I'll let you go ahead and watch me create this ombre. I also do a second layer of this pink over this first layer because there was areas that were like a little translucent and I did want it to be pretty opaque. So once I cured the first bead, I went in with a second bead and then I cured for 60 seconds on the second bead. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And as always, I'm going to take this time just to show my appreciation to anyone who comes by the channel. I thank you for taking your time to watch my videos. It's greatly appreciated. If you're watching now and tuned in, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, put a like on the video. That helps me out a lot as well. And comment down below and let me know you're here. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. If there's anything you would like me to recreate or anything you would like to see, just comment down below and let me know, and I'll make that happen. And if you've been subscribed, you guys are amazing. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. So I forgot I wanted to encapsulate glitter. So now I'm taking my base coat gel and I'm gonna just place random glitters into the wet base coat gel. The glitters come from Makartt's Ocean Couture kit, and if you've been watching my channel, you know I gravitate towards these glitters a lot. I bought 2 sets of them and I absolutely love them. It's so much you can actually do with these glitters, and they're super cute too. So originally I wanted to do the pink and then leave it wet and place the glitters in the wet polygel, but I forgot, so I'm going ahead and using the base coat to go ahead and do so. So once I get the glitters set how I want, I do go ahead and do a 60-second cure in my lamp. So now I'm going in with that shade Bloom up by the cuticle area to create the second part of the ombre. And when I'm doing my polygel application, I always typically do this same method, even if it's one color. So it's called the 2-bead method, and it just makes for a very nice nail. Now, since I'm doing an ombre and have to encapsulate, I didn't try to like build up an apex or anything because I didn't want it to be too thick before encapsulating the ombre. So I'm going in and I'm starting by the cuticle and trying to make that as flushed as I can get it, and then I'm going to go ahead and just lightly blend that into the existing color. I also do 2 coats of this particular shade as well, just to build up the opacity and to help with the ombre a bit. And I overall really liked how this nail came out. But once I got this first bead how I wanted it, I did a 30-second cure, which now is going to be kind of like a flash cure for me. And then with the second bead, I did go ahead and go in with a full 60-second cure once I got that set. But I'll let you go ahead and finish watching me create the ombre. So this set is a butterfly and glitter type set, and this color flamingo is absolutely gorgeous. It's a color that I've been wanting to go back to for quite some time. I purchased this kit when they first came out, the Birds of Paradise kit, and I did a super cute set with it. All of the colors in that kit were pretty vibrant, very nice. And like I said, I'm going to link both down below. So I'll link the Birds of Paradise kit itself that I purchased. But I also did see where they had this flamingo color as a standalone shade on Makartt's website as well. I don't have a discount for you all, but they do have tremendous products. I love the consistency of their polygels. One thing I can say is with both of these polygels today, for some reason, they were very, very sticky. And I mean, the consistency was still pretty firm, but overall they were very sticky, and I felt like, it was like really weird. I'm not used to that. And the temperature in my room was fine. I don't feel like I needed to make it softer, and I don't feel like I needed to freeze it. Like, it was just right to me, but for some reason it was really, really sticking to my brush. And maybe it was the slip solution, because I haven't been using the Beetle slip solution because I couldn't find it. But I absolutely still love this slip solution. For me, it actually works very, very well. It just, this time around it was making things a bit sticky, but I stuck with it. So I'm gonna let you continue watching me finish up the ombre. So now I'm going to go in and just encapsulate the glitters on this nail and that ombre, so that when I go into file, shape, and buff, I don't file off any of the glitters or mess up the ombre that I created. So I'm taking Makartt's clear polygel, and I'm still doing a 2-bead method. So I start at the tip, and I'm going to go ahead and pat that into place, and then I'll do a 30-second cure. Then I go in with that second bead and blend that into the first and do a 60-second cure. So guys, what are you interested in seeing on the channel next? Like, what type of nail set do you want coming up next? I do have one more that I'm going to post tomorrow. I'm not having a creative block at the moment, but I do also want to incorporate things that you all may want to see. So if there's any particular style of a nail set you want to see, acrylic, polygel, lazy girl method, press on, anything, just comment down below and let me know. A specific design, just comment down below if you're interested in seeing a video basically dedicated to you as a subscriber. So basically a subscriber request. I would greatly appreciate any suggestions just to make it a little more fun and challenging, because pretty much everything that I do on my channel, either I see it and I like it and I'm inspired and I recreate it, or I think of it off the top of my dome and just do it. But I do want to start dedicating videos to my subscribers. So don't be afraid to comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. So I didn't show the full encapsulation on camera because with this particular set, I really took my time and tried to make it as nice as I could, just so that I could have minimal filing. Because also being that I do a peel-off base, it's hard to kind of file the nails to perfection. So I try not to cause too much of filing just so that the nails don't pop off. But I'm going in on my middle finger, and my ring finger will be the same design, so I'm only going to show one of these nails on camera as well. And I'm using Bloom to create a nail bed for a French. And this French, guys, was really wonky. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I know I wanted a longer French than normal. So I did go ahead and create kind of like a V-shape type of nail bed. So I'm just playing with the polygel. Like I said, it was pretty sticky. So I was just playing with it and molding it how I felt that I would like. And then once I got it how I wanted, I did go ahead and do a 30-second cure. So then I'm taking a flamingo and I'm just gonna go around that French and just fill in the empty spaces there. So I'm pretty good with the French. Like if it was like a normal size French bed, pretty great with it. I do want to start doing these longer shaped Frenches, but I do need practice. I think this is maybe my second time trying this, and maybe not this long before. And so, like I said, the only thing about this application that kind of frustrated me a bit was the fact that the polygel was super sticky. But it did still work pretty well. It did stay in place because Makartt's polygel is just made like that, to where it's like firm enough to stay where you put it and it doesn't just like slide and move everywhere. So I love it. So this set is like a French, well, this particular nail is like a French tip. So I'm using flamingo. I'm making like a French tip, and I'm gonna cut it off and do a bit of color blocking. And then on the tip of this nail, I'm gonna take that Beetles polygel, the silver glitter 75, and fill in that portion there. And I absolutely love color blocking. Like I feel like it's really super fun to me. And it's so many designs I have in my head as far as color blocking goes. But I also know that doing methods and techniques like that takes time, and so I think when I stop with this June project I have going on where I'm doing a video a week and I go back to my normal scheduled days throughout the week, I may go ahead and try a few color blocking ideas that I have in mind. It's something that I'm really intrigued by, something that I really superly want to try. I just haven't done so, but I definitely would love to do more color blocking designs because that's just something that I absolutely love. Is a good color blocking nail set is absolutely like perfect to me. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish watching me fill in the French portion of this nail. So here's where I'm going in with that silver glitter polygel. And I must say that the consistency of the Beetles polygel is absolutely nice to me as well. It also stays in place and doesn't run. But what I noticed in the difference with today's particular set with the Beetles and the Makartt is that this Beetles was very nice. It did not stick to my brush, and maybe it's just that the slip solution is obviously a Beetles slip solution, so maybe it works better with the actual Beetles polygel. But I did notice a difference there to where it wasn't sticking to the brush. The polygel itself wasn't sticky at all. It just applied very nice and smooth, and it made a perfect like color block where I wanted it. And I absolutely loved how this portion of the nail turned out. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch me finish smoothing out and fixing the tip of this nail, and then I do a full 60-second cure. So this is what the nails are looking like after application only, before filing, shaping, and buffing. And then I did go ahead and use a lint-free wipe and wipe off all of the stickiness from the polygel. And I did go ahead and file, shape, and buff off camera. And now I'm going to go in with a layer of top coat over all of the nails so I'm able to start decorating the nails. So I start here on the index, and I'm going to apply that top coat on this nail and leave it wet. And I'll make a cuticle cuff with some crystal clear rhinestones here on this nail. And then once I get that set, I do when I'm talking, I always say do. I don't understand why I say that. It's like irritating to me when I listen back, but whatever. So once I put the top coat, I leave it wet and I apply the crystal clear rhinestones and I cure for 60 seconds. So I do the same rhinestone placement on both my pinky and my thumb as well, off camera. And I say this a lot, but I use top coat to apply my rhinestones because the nails are going to come right back off. But if I was keeping this nail set on, I definitely would have used like a rhinestone glue or something like that to make sure they don't fall off. Now I'm going in on my middle finger, and I'm going to do the same design on my ring finger as well in reverse, but I do show both of these. So these are my butterfly nails, and I'm going in with a layer of that top coat, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it wet. And right where the line is, where the silver glitter and the pink flamingo color meet, I place a line of a smaller crystal clear rhinestones across that line, and then I go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. So I have a lot of butterfly stickers, but I always gravitate towards my Makartt Mariposa Mayhem stickers just because they have a very nice shift to them, and I think that they bring out any set that I do use them in. So these are like some of my absolute favorite butterflies, and I just kind of found 4 of them that I liked really well, and I placed them on my middle and my ring finger. So I'll take this like butterfly that looks like it's flying, and on my middle finger I place that down right above the rhinestones that I placed, and then in the center of the nail bed I do find a butterfly with the wings open and place it there. And on my ring finger I do the exact opposite. So the butterfly with the wings open I would place closer down by the rhinestones, and then the butterfly that looks like it's flying I place into the nail bed. But I'll let you go ahead and continue watching. So off camera, I did place rhinestones up on my index, pinky, and thumb, like 3 rhinestones up by the free edge. And I was out of frame, so I did cut that out. And now I'm going in with a layer of top coat just over the butterflies to go ahead and basically encapsulate those stickers to make sure they stay into place. And then I'll cure for 60 seconds. And here's the finished set. Guys, this pink flamingo color is so vibrant and so pretty. I love how the glitters look on it. The butterflies, that glitter tip in the middle. Just an absolute beautiful set in my opinion. I can't wait to stop using the peel off so much so I can file a bit better. That was the only thing, but other than that, they're super cute. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you all in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to you all.